On the 1st of January, every year, millions of people around the world make New Year's resolutions hoping to spark a positive change in their lives. And many of these people don't stick to them. There is one question that's on everyone's mind. Why? This is Keeping Up with Your New Year's Resolutions. An astonishing 80% of all New Year's resolutions fail by February, and only 8% of resolution makers actually achieve their goals. The most common New Year's resolutions that are made are improving health and fitness, giving up bad habits such as drinking or smoking, saving money, learning a new skill or hobby, and spending more time with family and friends. To help us understand the theory behind our resolutions is Mike Kyriakos, a psychology teacher at a sixth form college in Surrey.
It's partly due to convention. We've been making resolutions throughout our history. It goes back to Babylonian times, Roman times. We have a tradition that has a long history of self-improvement, something to explore at the beginning of a year. The reason why people give up resolutions is, well, there are a number of reasons. One of the first reasons is because they've set very unrealistic goals to start with, unachievable. They may not really want what they've said they want.
My New Year's resolution for 2019 was to lose weight. I've always been comfortable with my appearance and how I look. It was more of getting in shape and getting fit because I really wanted to apply for a position as a detective within the police force. I have kept to it. It has been really difficult. And I think the only reason I've kept to it is that motivation and determination to get the job, and not for somebody to say to me, you've passed all the stages, but unfortunately you failed one stage due to your lack of fitness.
You're more likely to stick to a resolution if the goal is realistic, if it's quantifiable so you can measure it, if you've broken it down into sub-goals, and if you reward yourself when you achieve each of your sub-goals. If you make an announcement to your friends, my New Year resolutions, guys, is I'm going to learn Spanish, or my New Year resolutions is that I'm gonna get fit this year or run a marathon this year. By telling other people, that increases your commitment. So public declarations of your goals will make them more likely to happen.
I think in the past the reason why maybe my New Year's resolution haven't really stuck or worked was because I kind of was looking at everything as a wider picture instead of making small goals for me that I could slowly progressively achieve. I was almost hoping just to lose 10 kg in a month, which is obviously one, unhealthy, and two, impossible. But I feel like this time, because I've made smaller goals that I can achieve, so maybe in 1 month I'm going to lose 3 kg. So I've worked really hard to achieve that, and then as soon as I have met that goal, I feel more motivated, I feel more confident about myself, and then it makes me want to progress to the next month and maybe lose another 3 kg.
There's a fair bit of research on human behaviour and why people stick to their behaviour. Off the top of my head, I read recently a book by Richard Wiseman, 59 Seconds, and he talks about unless you have a goal that's realistic, it's unlikely that you'll achieve a goal. And if you just kind of visualize yourself achieving a goal, that's not gonna actually work.
So as of January, I've lost 9.4 kg. It's been really, really hard work, and there are days where I just think, I can't be bothered to go, I don't want to go. But then what has always helped me is I just put a bit of old clothing on and I think, oh my God, I can fit into it. Or I look at my old pants and they're really big now. So little things like that just keep me going and motivated. So I am really proud of myself.
Health and well-being is one of the most common resolutions people make, with 45% of all resolutions being fitness related. For example, this could be to lose weight or get in shape. Statistics show 73% of people who set fitness goals as New Year's resolutions give them up. Here to give us a fitness perspective is Lily, a personal trainer from Colette's Gym in Thames Ditton.
I think a new year gives people a kind of a reason to start something different, to like start fresh, to enter the new year with a resolution to do something. I think it's just a good reason to start something, really. We always see lots of people coming in January. It's probably a mixture of people who have made resolutions, but also people who have indulged over the Christmas period and think that they need to get in the gym and work it off. But there's definitely a change. January's heaving, really busy first thing in the morning, and as the months go on, it kind of quiets down a bit. It's harsh, but I think probably 75% of people drop out midway through January, if I'm honest. Maybe end of January. Yeah. There is a difference between why they stick to their goals, but not necessarily who sticks to their goals more. I think women will stick to their goals maybe for different reasons, like they want to fit in a dress, they want to look good on the beach, not always that, they want to get their body back after having a baby. That might really make them stick to their goals. I think women are definitely a bit more determined than men. I think having somebody to come back to every week or twice a week or however often it is, having someone to come back to show your results, people are always more likely to rely on someone else rather than themselves. So to have somebody else pushing you, have someone else that's hoping that you're going to have done whatever it is that your goal is, you're more likely to stick to it rather than if it's just you against you kind of thing. Really, if you just create a lifestyle, a healthy way of being just in general, not just for this year or for this week or for this month, something that you can actually sustain for a long period of time, will make people be more likely to stick to their goals, I think.
You've got to have intrinsic motivation. You've got to really want the thing that you want. Otherwise, there's no point. And so I would only make it, not because other people are making resolutions at a particular time of year, but I would only make a resolution to myself if I really wanted to change something about myself.
I will keep going with it, and I think regardless of whether I get the job or not as well, I think I would still want to go to the gym on a regular basis. I try to go 5 days a week, but if I don't get the job, I do admit it might drop to maybe 3 times a week, but I still want fitness to be part of my lifestyle now.
Just think about that end goal and how once you do get it, once you do get there, how good you're going to feel. Remember that nobody's forcing you to do anything, so if you've set yourself a goal, it's you that wants it, and you presumably want it for a reason, so just stick to it because you'll feel really, really good at the end if you do.